From Holy Mackerel Productions and the mobile studio at a secure location on the eastern seaboard, this is the Main Event Radio Show. The Main Event. Homegrown is good for you. You get plenty of it right here. Homegrown entertainment from the great state of Maine. With me, Dan Foley. Good to have your company. Thank you for joining me as we cruise the entertainment highways and byways of the Pine Tree State and beyond. Well, we might as well get this show on the road because we got lots to do. Here it comes down that electronic highway, this edition of the Main Event Radio Show.
In New Mexico, they say the land is cheap and it never rains. In Arizona, you can touch the sky. I was reading about this man who made millions with his hands, and they say the desert springtime gets you high. So when I go on that highway out there flying, I'll say, world, you ain't seen nothing yet. Catch me if you can, crossing up and down the land. See how far I go, see how much I get. I guess I'll buy a chopper, make a payment on the rig. They say there's jobs in Houston and they're waiting just for me. Maybe girls with tans and dungarees and golden hair. I can't wait to break away from here. So when I go on that highway out there flying, I say, world, you ain't seen nothing yet. And catch me if you can, crossing up and down the land. See how far I go, see how much I get. Well, it's cold here in the winter, and it's warm there in the south. If everything remains the same, it's time for getting out. But maybe I'm just dreaming, and maybe I won't go. But somewhere there's a better life I know. So when I go on that highway out there flying, I say, world, you ain't seen nothing yet. Catch me if you can, crossing up and down the land. See how far I go, see how much I get. So when I go on that highway out there flying, I say, world, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Local stuff is good stuff. Get your local entertainment right here, the Main Event Radio Show.
Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. Feel the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. And grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain, and tune my body and my brain to the music from the land. Want to help me out here? It's pretty simple. Inch by inch and row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. And plant your rows straight and long, and temper them with prayer and song. And Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. An old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. And in my garden I'm as free as that feathered leaf up there. Let's go here. And inch by inch and row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. And inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rains come tumbling down. Real nice.
Well, I've been thinking lately about Church Street. I'm holding back in my young feet. Now they say it takes time for things to grow, but even more time for your heart to know. trying to find what's wrong and what's right. But I'm just a part of this whole thing. It doesn't matter how many songs I sing. And I'm kicking rocks since the day I moved out of the tree. And I'm kicking rocks since the day I fell down on my knees. And I'm kicking rocks since I settled down by the sea. And I'm kicking rocks since the day you left me. Well, I've got my thoughts and my hopes within me. Two healthy legs and lungs that breathe. I'm gonna grab my books and head to the hills. Some with words, some yet to be filled. I've been kicking rocks since the day I moved out of the trees. And I've been kicking rocks since the day I fell down on my knees. And I've been kicking rocks since I settled down by the sea. And I've been kicking rocks since the day you left me. I've been thinking lately about my watch and my socks, and the gal who left me kicking round.
The main event, that's Goldenoak with Kickin' Rocks. Before that was the Garden Song from David Mallett, his classic, that over the years has been translated and sung in many, many different languages. David Mallett and the Garden Song. The Coming Grass with Work It Out before that, and starting us off for this edition of the program, John Lincoln Wright and When I Go. Always good to have your company. Don't forget to tell your pals about the program. Besides hearing it on the radio, you can get it on the web at meradio.org. Go to meradio.org, that's the home page for the Main Event Radio Show, and hit the Listen Now button, and you'll hear the latest edition of the program. Also, on Facebook, the Main Event Radio Show, yes, we have our page there, and you can find this and other recent editions of the show. We call this one 0510, and you can hear it at your convenience through Facebook. And, of course, we're right here on your radio, and it's always a pleasure to have your company. Let's continue now. We've got stories and humor and little anecdotes from all over the state and New England in general. Bert and I, well, they always have come up with interesting stories. Let's hear a couple of those anecdote things right now. Bert and I, as we continue with this edition of the Main Event Radio Show.
I'm telling you, Charlie, I'm never going to live up to the terms of the contract with the paper company. I've got 25 cord left to cut in only 3.5 days.
That chainsaw we sold you should do the trick.
You can have your chainsaw. I broke my back with the damn thing. The weight of it almost killed me, and I only cut 2 cords the whole week.
Well, just a minute. Let me start it up.
What's that noise?
We are going to Portland.
Go right ahead. I ain't stopping you.
Where does this road go?
Don't go nowhere, mister. Stays right here.
May I take this road to Portland?
Sure, but they got all the roads up to Portland that they need.
Is this the road to Portland?
Yes. But it's about 30,000 miles the way you're headed, and there's some stretches of pretty wet wheeling.
Well, is it far to town?
Well, it seems further than it is, but you'll find out it ain't.
Why, look over there. I see a sign with an arrow pointing to Portland to the right, and another with an arrow pointing to the left. Does it make any difference which road I take?
Not to me it don't.
Well, can't you give me any directions to Portland?
Oh, you're going to Portland. Well, why didn't you say that in the first place? Tell you what you do. Keep heading the way you are. Drive 5 miles till you come to a gray schoolhouse on your right. 2 miles before you get to it, you take a left. Go until you come to Amy Ross's store. You turn right just before you reach it, and then you jog 2 lefts in succession. In a quarter of a mile, go left. Then in 1/2 mile you go right, and then there's a sharp bend to the left. When you come to it, go left. It's when you get to that fork that we're going to have trouble. I can't for the life of me remember which one of them 2 roads you take. 'Course by that time you'll be so damn lost it won't make any difference anyhow.
You know there's not much between you and a fool.
Just the shoulder of the road.
Look, do you know where the nearest gas station is?
No, I don't.
You don't know much, do you?
No. But then again, I ain't lost.
I walked into the Lithgow library, over to the desk, her name was Mary. Mary, extraordinary, how does your card catalog grow? With Snoop, Augie Dog, and Peepers and Frogs and Pretty Maine. She said, do you do any rap? I said, yep. Hey, where you gonna take your vacation, man? I'm gonna take my time in vacation land. Top of the country, way to the right. Stop at the ocean, stay for the night. We got camping, fishing, hiking, piking, making bacon, boating, biking, mountain climbing, rapping, rhyming. You know that we always have a wicked good time in Maine. The way life could be, yep, Maine. The way life could be. We got lobster, clams, and no black flies. Pressed cow potatoes for homemade fries. Fiddleheads, featherbeds, foliage, woo! Blackberries, blueberries,
Blackberries too.
We got bear and deer and moose and beaver. If she don't wanna come, just cut her loose and leave her. Winthrop's hopping, Freeport shopping. Cruise Route 1 for antique stopping. Maine, the way life could be.
Yep.
Maine, the way life could be. From Mount Katahdin all the way to the coast. Come on, give it up, homeboy. Maine is the most. Winter skiing, snowmobiling, summer skinny dipping, and 3-4 wheeling. We got more reasons, we got 4 seasons. January's freezing and July is pleasing. Air to breathe, and you better believe that when you're in a rut, just say, yep. Maine, the way life could be. Yep. Maine, the way life could be. Hey up, Maine, the way life could be. Hey up, Maine, where the men are men and the women are too. Pinecone, puffin, blueberry muffin, and dog rap too.
Not just another pretty radio show. The Main Event, radio the way it should be.
On the levee tonight. Backstabbing rumors all around town. Words that you knew man's coming around. Daddy told Jimmy and Jimmy told me. Standing on the levee, I just cannot believe. You say you don't love me, and I think you might. Meet me on the levee tonight. Old man river running wild and free. Found his lover between the devil and the deep blue sea. Ain't that a little like you and me? Oh, just a little like you and me. Shape of your hair, the curve of your hip, baby, I'm in there. The beat of your heart beneath your breast. I know what you want, and what you want is the best. You say you don't love me, and I think you might. Oh, meet me on the levee tonight. On the levee tonight. Say you don't love me, and I think you might. Oh, meet me on the levee tonight. Say you don't love me, and I think you might. Meet me on the levee tonight. Prove it on the levee tonight. On the levee tonight.
Meet Me on the Levee, that's from Zulu Leprechauns on the Main Event Radio Show. Also, we heard Maine Rap from Coyote Kid. Yeah, see, we got all this different stuff. And Bert and I, you really had to hear that chainsaw sound, because it just sneaks right up on you. And how to properly give directions, because someday people will be touristing again here, so we got to be ready with directions. All in good fun, of course, right here on the Main Event Radio Show, where shortly we will visit the Vault o' Vinyl, where we keep all our dusty old record collection. We grab a record and play something from it for you when we visit the vault. That is coming up in a little bit. Right now, let's hear from Lauren Sullivan, and this is called Lovesick. Who hasn't been there? The Main Event.
I don't know why we're saying goodbye. I can't believe I have to leave you now. It's all or nothing, and I can't seem to win, 'cause here I go again. Lovesick, oh, sleeping in this bed alone. I wake up beside the phone and know you're far away. Lovesick, oh, keep a photograph of you in my empty hotel room. What I wouldn't do to come back home to you. I'm high above our city lights, just a stranger on this flight tonight. I may be nowhere, but I can't turn back now, 'cause I can't let you down. I'll see you through somehow. Lovesick, oh, sleeping in this bed alone. I wake up beside the phone and know you're far away. Lovesick, oh, keep a photograph of you in my empty hotel room. What I wouldn't do to come back home to you. Are you feeling any better? Are you still waking up at dawn? Well, I won't be gone forever, but forever may feel just as long. Lovesick, oh, sleeping in this bed alone. I wake up beside the phone and know you're far, far away. Lovesick, oh, keep a photograph of you in my empty hotel room. What I wouldn't do to come back home to you.
Sick and tired, staying home all day. I gotta do something, I gotta get away. I gotta find something to free my soul. Oh, I gotta let it go. Watching George Lopez all night long, singing my girlfriend some of my songs. Sometimes I head down the wrong road. Oh, I gotta let it go. I'm sick and tired of all these memories. You know they won't let me be. I'm sick and tired of just taking it slow. Oh, I gotta let it go. Watching George Lopez all night long, singing my girlfriend some of my songs. Sometimes I head down the wrong road. Oh, I gotta let it go. Watching George Lopez all night long, singing my girlfriend some of my songs. Sometimes I head down the wrong road. Oh, I gotta let it go. Oh, I gotta let it go.
I Gotta Let Go. That's Travis Pinkham on the Maine Event. Travis from the Farmington, Maine area, and pretty well known. Time for a visit to the vault of vinyl, as we discussed earlier. Country music has always had a great history in the great state of Maine, including some cowboy stuff from Yodelin Slim Clark. Talks about all that cowboy stuff, plus riding the rails as a hobo and all those kind of things. How about we hear from Yodelin Slim with Hobo Bill's Last Ride as we visit the vault of vinyl, the Maine Event radio show.
Riding on an eastbound freight train, speeding through the night. Hobo Bill, the railroad bum, was fighting for his life. Oh, the story of his eyes revealed the torture of his soul. He raised a weak and a weary hand to brush away the cold. Oh, no arm lights flickered around him, no blankets there to fold. Nothing but the howling wind and the driving rain so cold. When he heard the whistle blowing in a dreamy kind of way, oh, the hobo seemed contented, for he smiled there where he lay. Outside the rain was falling on a lonely boxcar door, but the little form of Hobo Bill lay still upon the floor. While the train sped through the darkness and the raging storm outside, no one knew that a Hobo Bill was a-taking his last ride. when they raised the hobo's head. Oh, the smile still lingered on his face, but Hobo Bill was dead. There was no mother's longing to soothe his weary soul, for he was just a railroad bum who died out in the cold. Oh, 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 Billy. Oh, 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 Billy.
Locally made and good for you, the main event.
I climbed the Redwood Hill. It was on a rainy day to rise above the crowd and talk with Mother Nature for a while. She told me of her love for the children in her trust and of the grave concern for the likes of you and me and us. Crying though she was, she did speak these tender words. Things that I am, I could not change for any man. I tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. And how the rain did fall as I found my way back down the Redwood Hill. Crying though she was, she did speak these tender words. Things that I am, I could not change for any man. I tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill. I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill.
In the summer, one early fall, just try to find a little all in all. Well, now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm a-sitting on top of the world. It was in the spring, one summer day, that's when she left me. She gone to stay. Well, now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm a-sitting on top of the world. Now don't come running, holding up your hands. Give me a woman, quick as you get your man. Well, Well, now she's gone. No, I don't worry, 'cause I'm a sitting on top of the world. In the station, down in the yard, go give me a freight train. Work done got hard. Well, now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm a sitting on top of the world. Lonesome days, please go away. Why should I worry, crave you in vain? Well, that's alright, 'cause I don't worry, 'cause I'm a sitting on top of the world. I like that one. I don't know.
There is Tim Sullivan and friends on the Main Event Radio Show, sitting on top of the world. We heard from Katahdin Valley Boys before that with Redwood Hill, after our visit to the Vault O Vinyl with Yodelin Slim Clack. More to come, so stick around if you can. We always have a good time, so it's always good to have your company. I'm Dan Foley, playing it for you as always, and whether you tune in here on the radio or on Facebook at the Main Event Radio Show page, or at emiradio.org on the web to hear the latest edition of the program at the Listen Now button, it's always appreciated that you're tuning into the broadcast. So thank you for that, as we continue now and hear from Toughcats with Ball of Wax, the main event.
place is better and glory bound. We are lost, but we'll be found. Gonna leave this poor old town. Another sound that they made, pulling out of the driveway, hoping they did something right. Every mile that they drive, crossing over the state line, never looking behind. Oh my Savior, we're praying every day. We were working, we were trying to live on a poor man's wage. Not a dime to save our lives, you know the baby is on its way. Death will surely come to get us, better pack it up today. It's a long highway now. Any place is better and glory bound. We are lost, but we'll be found. Gonna leave this poor old town. Gonna leave this poor old. Gonna leave this poor old. Gonna leave this poor old town.
From garages and basements and yes, even real recording studios in and around and beyond the Pine Tree State, it's the Main Event Radio Show.
It's a long and dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load, and the folks you meet aren't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, some have done the best they could, some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
I've wandered through this land, just a doing the best I can, trying to find out what I was meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it looks like they've been wondering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Well, I had a little girl one time, she had lips like sherry wine, and she loved me till my head went plumb insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me, and my good gal went off on the morning train. And I
can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
I had a buddy back home, and he started out to roam, and I hear he's out by Frisco Bay. Sometimes when I've had a few, his voice comes singing through, and I'm going to meet him some old day. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
If you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish you were a rambler too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door, and thank the stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound.
swept away. He rode the wings of a hurricane and washed the souls of the clowns away. An Ohio cornfield 8 feet high, a barker's voice cuts through the sky. Oh, dear friends, you won't believe your eyes when Jimmy Angel Daredevil flies at that defiant side show. Gentlemen and ladies, let your eyes you're a refugee, you run away. You plant your seeds, but you won't stay. You lift your wings, 'cause there'll come a day when you fear the trees get in the way. You're riding in a sky show, a barrel rolling, flying circus barn, storming, billboard celebrity. When the sky falls, we have it all. The cold, the rivers, the waterfalls. Now this life is a dance, a game of chance. The chase is all you'll ever know. A Missouri girl with blue sky eyes. Step right up, it's a bucker ride. Above the clouds, a kiss, a sigh. Late night stars, last goodbyes. You're waking up beside those Chicago to St. Louis, taking the towns cold and burning blue like blues. When the sky falls, we have it all. The cold, the rivers, the waterfalls. Now this life is a dance, a game of chance. The chase is all you'll ever know. When the sky falls, we have it all. The cold rivers, waterfalls. All this life is a dance, a game of chance. The chase is all you'll ever know. Go.
The main event with Ellis Paul. That's Jimmy Angel's Flying Circus. Sounds like an interesting show to go to. Before that, from the Makem and Spain Sessions Volume 1 album, I Can't Help But Wonder Where I'm Bound. Well, we got the folk music, the rock and roll, we got the blues, we got all kinds of stuff, as you know now if you didn't before. But it is time to put a wrap on this edition of the Main Event Radio Show. With thanks to this station for putting us on the air, and thanks to Kevin Foley for getting the IT work done that I don't have a single clue about, and thanks of course to you for joining us, whether on the radio, or at meradio.org, or on Facebook at the Main Event Radio Show page. Always good to have your company. Hope you're going to be here next time, because I know I will when the main event comes your way once again. Till then, Dan Foley signing off for the Main Event Radio Show, a Holy Mackerel production, coming to you from our mobile studio on the Eastern Seaboard. Be good to yourself, be good to the folks around you, stay safe, and let's all be good to the planet. We only got one of them. Here's Bluegrass Supply Company picking our way home.